Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am so excited for today's video. As you guys can tell on the title, I will be playing with the new Pure and Rawbeautykristi collab palette, and I am so excited. As you guys know, to get this palette was like hell. It took so long, and it took me so long to get it, and I was just like, why is it taking so long? But we all know why, you know. But Pure figured it out, and when they did the restock, which I think they're not going to be selling anymore, I'm just letting you guys know, I think that was it. So if you guys are trying to get at the palette, I don't think they're gonna come out with it again. But they did have like the restock for like 3 days for pre-order, so they already have the pre-orders out, so they're gonna be shipping those out whenever they're ready. But I am so freaking excited for this because, first of all, like, look at this. It's so beautiful, you guys. I love Rawbeautykristi, and oh my god, if she ever sees this, I will literally die. But oh my god, she is just the best. Me and my sister are like obsessed with her. We always talk about her. We're always talking about her baby and like everything of her pregnancy. We're just so excited. But I am so happy to get this. I was able to also get it for my sister, so she also has it too. I also was able to grab some of their lashes. So I did get the lovely ones because I just felt like I gravitated to these the most. And I feel like I was looking for like that lash that I would use every day. And I feel like this one's it. It is just so beautiful. I don't know if you can see how, like, they're really curly. I don't know if you guys can see it there, but they're really curly. I don't think you guys can see it right there, but they're super curly. So I decided, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to be playing with the palette. I will be putting some swatches here for you guys like I always do. I think I forgot to do it on my Harry Potter one, my last video that I did. And I felt so bad. And I was like, oh my god, I can't believe I forgot. But I am going to be throwing some swatches of this. This is the neutral side, and this is the colorful side right here. And this is the side I'm going to be playing with today. I'm going to be playing with that white because I know with the white you can do some pastels, and I'm going to be doing that today. So I'm really excited. So let's just go ahead and get started. So I already have my eyes primed. I did use the ABH eye primer just because since I'm using a colorful look, I do want the colors to stand out. You can of course use concealer, whichever concealer you like, but I just really wanted to try it out with that primer since it's for color eyeshadows. So I'm gonna go in with a brush, and while I'm doing makeup, I kind of want to talk about ghosts and like, what are your thoughts about it? Because I have my thoughts, and I believe in ghosts, and I know they're real. I just haven't had something like experience with it like myself. I was like, there's some stuff that has happened, but nothing has really confirmed that there's something there. So we're just gonna go ahead and talk about it and create a look. So while I'm doing the look, I am going to be talking about some stuff that I personally have experienced in my life. Nothing too scary, but it's just things to think about, like, do they even exist, you know? Before I dig in on the stories, so I'm gonna go in with, I don't even know what I want to try first. Let's just try to, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go in with the color like I said. So I'm gonna go in with Garden State and Loomis. So I'm gonna go in with these two, and I'm gonna grab a little bit, I'm telling you guys, a little bit of that. I'm gonna change the brush. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this Loomis, which is that white, and I'm gonna show you guys really quick. It does have a little bit of fallout right here, but I think it's because the way it's pressed, which I don't really mind actually. So I'm gonna go in with Garden State and Loomis, and very tiny, as you can see, it's right there. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of tap this and slowly add it to the eye. I'm just gonna slowly pack it in there and then blow it out little by little, because the way it is pressed, it will kind of like flake everywhere. And I was brave enough to do my makeup before the eye look, so we shall see how this goes. The first experience that I've had, and it wasn't too bad, I was living in this other house, not even this house. My sister had like this bride porcelain doll, and I don't know, I never really liked those. When I had my quinceañera, I never wanted a doll like that because I don't trust those dolls because of this experience. So this doll was like possessed. In my mind, it was possessed because when we weren't home, we had like this neighbor that would say that she would see that little hand in the window, but nobody was there. And I was just so confused. I'm like, how? That's creepy. And sometimes we would put her in the closet, right? And she would be coming down. Like every time one would close the door, the doll would fall and she would be landing on her feet. Let me know in the comments below if you guys had any spooky experiences or anything like that. I used to never really like stuff like this, and now that I'm older, it's like I'm into it, but I kind of don't want to experience it because I'm also scared. You know, I don't think I'm the only one that's like that, but you know, it's really, really scary. So that happened, and then all of a sudden, I don't know why, sometimes we would have like the volume of our stereo go down. That was one of those things where like, why does that keep happening? You know, it was really, really creepy. So far this is blending out very, very nicely. Do you guys see the way this created a pastel-y like look, which I personally really, really love? So I'm gonna go in with another brush, a little tinier brush right here, and I am going to be blending out a little bit of the blue shade, which is called Hurtful, this shade, and I'm gonna be darkening it just a little bit on the edge here, just a tad bit, and blending it in with Garden State. I feel like this blue is really, really nice, so we're just gonna go ahead and just blend that out a little bit just to darken out the edge here. That is blending, and I'm also gonna bring Hurtful a little bit, and I want to tap some of that off. And I'm going to bring it down to my under eye here just to start connecting it together. Another experience that we had lately, and it was so weird. One time my neighbor, which is the people that rent the house for us, she had like this pool in the back, and she had posted a picture. If I would have had the picture, I would show you guys, but it's just creepy. That picture, she had taken a picture of her family member. And behind that, you can vividly see like a woman standing there, like ghostly woman. Like, first of all, she looks scary, and I was like, what? And it's scary because it's like in my house area. So what if like this place that I'm in is low-key haunted and we don't even know? Because sometimes me and mom will be hearing names and we're just so confused of like, who is calling, especially my mom's name. Sometimes she said that she would hear me call her, but I'm like not even calling her at all, and she was like, did you call me? And I was like, no, I didn't call you. So some stuff like that really creeps me out. I love watching Ghost Adventures, and that show sometimes is just so funny to me because sometimes I feel like they exaggerate it a lot, but I feel like that's the whole point. And it's just like, how can they prove to us that all of their saying or all of the stuff that they're seeing is real, you know? Okay, so I ended up playing catch up with my other eye off camera, so now I'm gonna go ahead and grab the shade Tribute, which is this purple. So I'm gonna be using that shade to blend it. I'm going to be going in with that shade to blend it in with the shade Hurtful that I used. We're going to go in with that. And I'm going to be tapping that in just a little bit right over here just to blend that in. And so far, that looks really nice. I'm loving the way that these shades are blending in together. I think they're blending in perfectly, beautifully, obviously, as you guys can see. I love it. So I'm just slowly going to tap that in and then blending that out. I'm going to go in a little bit with that Loomis and then kind of blend that in here just to make it a little bit more pastel-y. So far, I am loving it. So I'm going to go in with the shade My Orange, which is this one right here. I'm going to be blending that in to the inner corner just to kind of deepen it a little bit away here, just so it can look super, super deep. And I'm going to just kind of blend that in right here on the inner corner. Just kind of blend that and kind of create like a little shadow here. Now we're going to go in with Side Effect, this pink right here. I'm telling you guys, I'm trying all the colors right now. So we're going to be going in with that, and I'm barely tapping it just a little bit just so I can get a little bit of that pigment. And then kind of bring it in to the inner corner and blending it in with My Orange. And just kind of blending that and smoking that in. And blending slowly with that purple. Guys, I am truly, truly sad. I feel like Halloween is canceled. I just saw that they canceled Halloween Horror Nights. And honestly, I get it. I really, really do get it. But oh my god, this year sucks so bad. Like, how can they do this to me? I love going to Halloween Horror Nights. I feel like it is Like the funnest time ever. Like I said, I don't know why. Before when I was young, I'm telling you guys, I never used to like getting scared. And all of a sudden, now I just kind of crave it. But I don't want to experience anything bad, like in real life. Like I like the fantasy of it, you know? Because it's really, really scary. So I'm going to go in with Loomis. And I'm going to be blending that in a tad bit in the middle. And just kind of like making it more pastel-y with the pink and the purple. Just kind of blending that in, and I'm gonna start bringing that a little bit to the top here, just kind of like creating like a really, really cool moment here. Looks very like tie-dye to me, so we're just gonna be blending that in all the way up here, just to kind of blend it in all together. Now with the shade Tribute, I'm gonna be using that to blend that in with the shade Hurtful right here in the bottom, and just kind of connect that together, and just kind of like bringing that purple that I had in the outer corner and bringing it into the inner corner. We're just gonna slowly tap that in. You guys, these palettes have fallout, but I haven't had any problems on my face, which I actually like, and it's because I'm doing it slowly. I'm not going crazy with it. It's just tapping in little by little. This palette has a lot of pigment, so you don't have to go too crazy and press on so much. Just by a little bit, you can get a lot. Now I'm gonna grab Cafe Disco, and I'm adding it to my finger here. As you guys can see, it's super, super nice and blinding. And I'm just gonna be tapping it in a little bit on top of Tribute. And we're just kind of giving you this nice luminous look to this. And I'm going to be blending that a little bit to the brow bone and the inner corner, just to get that nice glow. It can get stronger, you guys. You guys don't have to use your finger. You guys can go ahead and use a little brush, which I'm going to show you guys right now. I'm going to grab a little brush here. Grab Cafe Disco, and I'm just going to go on my brow bone, just so you guys can see the kind of glow that it's going to give your eye. I really want like a really hydrating look on this eye look too, like very glowy. So I'm going to be using that to add it on my inner corner. As you guys can see what I'm doing there. Super, super nice. I really, really like this palette. I like the fact that she added the white. I'm very, very happy she added the white, because I feel like there was only going to be so much you can do with black, but you could do so much with the white shade. So I'm going to go in with Loomis again, and I'm going to be adding that to the inner corner next to Tribute, just to kind of create like that pastel purple that I kind of got on this little corner here. So I'm just going to create that so I can create this like light to dark kind of vibe going under the eye as well. And it's just going to make the inner corner stand out even more. Now that the eye look is basically done, I'm going to go in with the Pure and Rawbeautykristi Lovely Lashes. These are so cute, you guys. Look how pretty these are. So I'm going to go ahead and try these on. I have to cut them because my eyes are very, very round. And so they're not as long. They're just very rounded. And it makes kind of like my eye a little bit tiny in a weird way, even though my eyes are huge, you know. So I added mascara. I'm going to show you guys. I ended up cutting like maybe up to here. It was like up to here. And I ended up cutting all of that off. But I like the fact that they're so like curvy, and it's so nice. I like that. And I like the fact that it has a transparent band, and it's super, super flexible, which I love. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of this duo glue. I use the clear one all the time. So far, they're really, really easy to apply. They feel very lightweight, and I like the fact that even if it's like a plain lash, it looks really, really full down here for being like a clear band and everything. And it makes your lashes look really, really curly. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, it just looks really nice. Out of this one and the other one, this one caught me the most like attention. Like, I was like, this is the kind of lash that I want. And I like really, really like this. It looks really good. You guys see the difference with no lash and lash? Okay, so for my lip, I just want to tell you guys really quick what I used. I ended up using the House Laboratories. This is the Le Monster Matte Lip Crayon in Fire Me for like the inner part of my lip. And then for the outer part, I ended up using the Le Monster Matte Lip Crayon in Talk Dirty. So I just kind of use these two to blend these together. This is the outer and this is the inner, and I just really, really love it. It's like I'm obsessed with these. You guys are so freaking good. They're really, really good. So you guys, this is the final look. So let me know what you guys think of this look in the comments below. You guys, I am obsessed with this palette. I am so sad that they wouldn't do like another restock, because I feel like they should. Especially since there's a lot of people doing YouTube videos on the palette. And there's gonna be people that are like gonna watch it and they're like, wait, I want that palette. So I feel like they should do another restock, and I highly recommend another restock because it is such an amazing palette. The pigments are so good. I still have to play with the neutral side, but from what I see from the color side, really hard to do, especially when it comes to colors. But I love it so much, you guys. Rawbeautykristi, if you're watching this, if it's like a miracle that you're watching this video, you did such an amazing job. The lashes are perfect. I wish the lashes were actually on just Pure Cosmetics website, because they're so good. And I feel like a lot of people would enjoy having these lashes. You nailed it. So good. Honestly, I was sitting down one time in my room and just kind of seeing, like, thinking, if I ever come out with a palette, how would it be? And now I get it, like, why would Rawbeautykristi would be so stressed out and picking specific shades, because this is honestly like the perfect palette. Like, so good. I like the fact that she went with rainbow, but not like the typical rainbow, like bright yellow, bright red, bright green. You know, I like the fact that she kind of muted them out and just kind of made them a tad bit different, which I love so much. And Cafe Disco, first of all, the names are just everything, and I'm obsessed with the palette, you guys. It is so good. I am so proud of you, Kristi, for what you did, and congrats. I know the launch day was so crazy, but it just means something. The fact that it was that crazy, that means that there's so many people that love you and want to support you, and that should mean the world to you, which I'm pretty sure it does. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys think again of this look in the comments below. What do you guys think of the palette? Let me know your guys' ghost stories. And if you guys are not subscribed to my channel and want to be part of my family, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification to know when I post another video. And if you guys like my content, make sure you guys share it on Twitter, Instagram, anywhere you guys want. And if you guys are not following me on my Instagram and Twitter and TikTok, you guys go ahead and follow me there. I'm always posting there. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.